Hi guys, today we'll be visiting Perugia in a central Italian region of Umbria, and some people say that the city is not particularly interesting. I would strongly disagree. I've got a very special relationship with this place, with this town. I lived here for a couple of weeks in the past, and I think this is one of the most lovely Italian towns you can visit. I hope you'll enjoy this trip and, just as I did 8 years ago, fall in love with this beautiful town. Perugia, perched atop a picturesque hill in central Italy, boasts a history spanning over 2,000 years. Originally an Etruscan settlement known as Perugia, it was later conquered by the Romans. In the Middle Ages, it thrived as a powerful city-state, known for its universities and art. The city has witnessed countless historical events, from papal conflicts to the Renaissance, shaping its rich cultural heritage. Today, Perugia is a vibrant center of art, culture, and education. I have to admit that I have a very personal relationship with Perugia. It is truly the first Italian town that stole my heart, but at the same time, it remains an undiscovered gem by many. Perugia's Cattedrale di San Lorenzo, a Gothic masterpiece dating back to the 14th century, is an architectural gem. Unlike most cathedrals, the Cathedral of Perugia has its flank on the city's main square, facing the Fontana Maggiore and the Palazzo dei Priori. In the unfinished wall is a pulpit composed of ancient fragments and cosmatesque mosaic, from which Saint Bernardino of Siena preached in 1425 and 1427. Also on the side is a statue of Pope Joseph III by Vincenzo Danti. Its interior houses precious artworks, including frescoes by local artists like Perugino. The Fontana Maggiore in Piazza 4 Novembre is a symbol of civic pride and artistic excellence. This 13th century fountain is a masterpiece of medieval sculpture. The fountain's dual basins, topped with sculptures of biblical figures, make it a centerpiece of Perugia's main square, where locals and visitors gather to admire its beauty. The fountain was prepared in a workshop and then assembled in the center of the square. It was made of stone from Assisi. The lower basin is made of 25 mirrors, each divided into 2 tiles and that describe the 12 months of the year, each of which is related to a zodiac symbols. In the upper basin, 24 statues at the corners representing saints, mythological and biblical characters from the New and Old Testament. The Palazzo dei Priori is one of the most iconic landmarks in Perugia, and it's hard to miss it with its striking Gothic architecture. It's located in the heart of the city, overlooking the stunning Piazza 4 Novembre, which is a hub of activity and culture. The facade facing the square has a fan-shaped stairway over the door. You can see copies of bronze statues of the griffin, symbol of the city, and the Guelph lion. The Palazzo dei Priori houses several important institutions. Inside you'll find the city's municipal offices, which gives its name, Palace of the Priors. It is also home to the National Gallery of Umbria, where you can explore an immersive collection of art and artifacts from the region. The Sala dei Notari, which is its historic ambience and artistic splendor, it's an unforgettable part of the experience. The room is decorated with frescoes. They represent Aesop fables, legends, biblical stories and maxims, the emblems of successive Podesta and Capitani del Popolo in the city's government. Housed within the Palazzo dei Priori, the National Gallery of Umbria houses an extensive collection of artworks that span the centuries. It's a treasure trove of Umbrian and Italian Renaissance art, with masterpieces by celebrated artists like Perugino and Piero della Francesca. The gallery provides a comprehensive look at the artistic heritage of the region and its contribution to the broader Italian Renaissance. Don't forget to try Bacci, a famous Italian chocolate confection produced by Perugina company. Bacci, which means kisses in Italian, are known for their distinctive shape and delicious taste. These chocolates consist of dark chocolate shell that encases a chocolate and hazelnut filling. What sets Bacci Perugina apart is the tradition of including a small, carefully wrapped love note or romantic message inside each chocolate, making them a popular choice for gift giving on special occasions, particularly on Valentine's Day. Corso Vannucci, the vibrant heart of Perugia, is a bustling boulevard lined with shops, cafes, and historical buildings. It is the city's social hub, providing a taste of local life. Nearby, Giardini Carducci is a scenic part offering a tranquil escape. From here, you can enjoy panoramic views of Perugia and the Umbrian landscape, making it a perfect spot to unwind and take in the beauty of the city. Check out the Brufani Hotel. It was from this very hotel that in 1922 the March on Rome of the 30,000 began, an event that might be said to have changed the subsequent history of the world. Built in 1540 to 1543 for Pope Paul III, Rocca Paolina is a fascinating historical site with a complex past. It stands atop the ruins of a medieval neighborhood that was razed to make way for the fortress. Beneath its stone walls, you can explore a network of underground tunnels and streets, offering a unique glimpse into Perugia's layered history. Check out the artistic installation about the history of the city in one of the rooms. District Arch is one of the few remaining Etruscan structures in the city. It is believed to date back to the 3rd century BC, and is an important archaeological and architectural relic. The arch features a distinctive semicircular shape with massive stone blocks showcasing Etruscan masonry techniques. It served as one of the main gateways to the ancient Etruscan city of Perusna, which eventually became modern-day Perugia. The Etruscan Arch is a tangible link to the region's rich Etruscan heritage and offers a glimpse into the ancient history of Perugia. And now I want to show you guys a place that hit the headlines back in 2007. In the picturesque Italian city of Perugia, a story unfolded that would captivate the world. It was a cold November night in 2007 when the life of a young British exchange student, Meredith Kercher, took a tragic and shocking turn. Meredith had come to Italy to immerse herself in a new culture, make friends, and pursue her studies. She lived in a cozy apartment with her roommate, Amanda Knox, an American student. But that fateful night, their peaceful home became the scene of a horrifying crime. On that night, Meredith's life was brutally taken from her. She was found lifeless in her bedroom, her throat cruelly slit, and signs of assault were evident. The tranquil streets of Perugia were suddenly overshadowed by darkness and mystery. As investigators delved into the case, suspicion quickly turned to Amanda Knox and her Italian boyfriend, Raffaele Sollecito. Their behavior and conflicting statements raised questions, and they were both arrested and charged with Meredith's murder. The world watched as the trial unfolded. The prosecution argued that Amanda and Raffaele, under the influence of drugs and influenced by a violent game, had killed Meredith. However, the defense painted a different picture, claiming that the evidence was flawed and the case was marred by cultural misunderstandings. In the end, the Italian courts reached a controversial verdict. Amanda Knox and Raffaele Sollecito were initially convicted of the murder in 2009, but their convictions were overturned in 2011 due to issues with the evidence and the handling of the case. However, the story did not end there. In 2014, the Italian Supreme Court ordered a new trial, and in 2014, Knox and Sollecito's acquittals were overturned. They faced the possibility of being retried for the crime, but in 2015 the Italian courts definitely acquitted both Knox and Sollecito. Wade was convicted of the murder in a separate trial. He was found guilty of assaulting and murdering Meredith Kercher. Wade's DNA and fingerprints were found at the crime scene, and he admitted to being in Kercher's apartment the night of the murder. He was convicted in a fast-track trial in 2008 and received a 16-year-old prison sentence. Check out some awesome street art down and around Via Cartolari. Street art is a form of visual art that is created in public spaces, typically outdoors, often in urban environments. It encompasses a wide range of artistic expressions, including murals, graffiti, stencils, wheat paste posters, and various forms of public installations. All in all, it took me an hour to discover all the pieces of street art in this part of Perugia. The historic stone Aqueduct. Originally constructed during the 13th century, it underwent expansion efforts to export water from Mount Paccione to the central Fontana Maggiore within the city. Nowadays, this ancient aqueduct has been transformed into a charming pedestrian pathway. Spanning a distance of 3 kilometers, it meanders through the urban landscape, passing through the city gates beneath peacefully arched passageways, waving between structures and offering glimpses of balconied palaces. Chiesa di San Michele Arcangelo. This church boasts a fascinating history tracing its roots back to the Middle Ages, likely built in the 5th or 6th century, earning its status as one of Perugia's most ancient churches. Over the years, it has seen multiple renovations. Inside, you'll discover a unique circular ambulatory encircled by 16 columns adorned with Corinthian capitals. Notably, you'll encounter early Christian symbols such as a pentagram at the entrance and crosses tied to the Knights Templar order. Food and drinks. My favorite fast food pizza place is Pizza Oberdan, Happy Pizza dal 1967. Pizza al Taglio. They offer a wide selection of pizza. Buy several slices, grab a beer, and go to the back of the pizzeria to admire beautiful Umbrian hills while having one of the best pizzas in Umbria. The best and yet affordable place for dinner to try traditional Umbrian cuisine is Antica Trattoria delle Volte, an affordable place offering Umbrian cuisine. I would definitely recommend Umbricelli con tartufo. Umbricelli con tartufo is a classic Umbrian pasta dish that celebrates the flavors of the region, particularly the priced truffles. Drinks. One exceptional spot to experience Perugia's charm is the Minimal Bar. This establishment allows you to connect with the locals and immerse yourself in the city's vibrant culture. Local bars like this provide a communal space where people can gather, socialize, and connect with friends, family, and even strangers. It offers a refreshing break from isolation and fosters genuine social interaction. Punto di Vista. If you're looking for a place to chill in the evening but also admire the surroundings, this is the right spot. This bar, situated close to Corso Vannucci, offers stunning views of the surrounding hills and the lower part of the old town. It is an open-air bar, so visit it on a sunny day. The prices are also a little higher than Minimal Bar, but they offer a selection of local wine and beer. Speaking of wine, Umbria is a region in central Italy known for its excellent wines, and it's often referred to as the Green Heart of Italy due to its lush vineyards and beautiful landscapes. Umbrian wine is highly regarded for several reasons. Umbria is a home to a range of indigenous and international grape varieties. Some of the most notable include Sangiovese, Sangrantino, Grecetto, and Trebbiano. This diversity allows winemakers to create a wide array of wine styles. Trains. Rome-Perugia, €14.10, 2 hours 40 minutes. €9 for Flixbus, 2 hours 20 minutes. Florence, train, €15, 2 hours 20 minutes. Flixbus, €14, 1 hour 50 minutes. Perugia Airport is situated 11 kilometers from the city. Hostels, from €18. Umbrian National Museum ticket, €11. The rest of the attractions are free. Food, 2 slices of pizza plus soda, €5.50. Umbrian dinner, pasta con tartufo and a glass of wine, €13. Visiting Perugia offers lessons in the charm of lesser-known destinations. Smaller towns of the beaten track reveal rich cultures, untouched by mass tourism. Perugia's unique culinary scene, with sausages from Norcia, tartufo pasta, and pastries, epitomizes the best of Italian cuisine. The city's history, marked by a spirited fight for independence, showcases the resilient spirit of its people. In Perugia, you learn the hidden gems often hold the most precious insights into culture, food, and history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to join us on our adventures. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and keep living your best life.